Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Norris. I will be analyzing a negotiation between Lucasfilms and Disney. In my presentation, I will discuss the purpose of the negotiations, the techniques that were used, the good and the bad things that were done, and lastly, the final agreement. Lucasfilms is one of the most well-known franchises in the world, with strong brands like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. George Lucas, the genius behind Lucasfilms, has been contemplating retiring for many years. However, he had a strong desire for the Star Wars legacy to continue and grow. He knew his longtime partner, Kathy Kennedy, would be just the right person to take over the company, but now he needed to find the right home where the company would flourish. Lucas was confident that Disney was the right match and the best company to take over Lucasfilms and its other branches. Saying goodbye for Lucas wasn't easy. Disney wanted total control over his company, facilities, and assets, with a high payment in exchange. However, Lucas wanted to make sure that the people who worked on Star Wars would continue to do so. Lucas's conditions in the negotiations was that his workers and Kathy Kennedy would be a part in the makings of the next Star Wars films. They knew the process and the Star Wars world better than anyone. Lucas also wanted to continue to retain ownership of Lucasfilm's substantial real estate holdings like the Leatherman Digital Arts Complex in San Francisco Presidio, Skywalker's Ranch, and Big Rock Ranch in Marin County. He will also continue to be the owner of the new Industrial Light and Magic facility in Singapore. George Lucas has openly told the true reason why he decided to sell his company for his retirement. And who better to sell it to than to Disney? However, Lucas isn't only worried about his retirement, but also the future of Star Wars. Lucas's sole desire is to have the legacy continue for many years. He and his partner, Kathy Kennedy, along with some of the writers, had planned enough Star Wars material to last them another 100 years. Luckily, Disney doesn't want to mess with the formula that worked so well over the years, but has voiced to the public that they want to help and expand the universe. Disney knows the immense responsibilities that comes with owning Lucasfilms, but they're up for the challenge and are very excited for the many things they have planned. Disney's desire is to take advantage of the opportunities that has been presented to them. They want to develop the brand and grow the universe just like they did with Pixar and Marvel. In my research, I have found three different types of techniques that were used in the negotiations. The first was mutual gain, or mutual benefits. Both Disney and Lucas had a wide range of shared interests, but also some personal interests. For them to come to an agreement, they took each interest together, agreed to some, and disagreed to the others. Eventually, both parties had to let go of some things to gain other things in return. The second technique that was used was objective criteria. To come to an agreement on how much Disney should pay, they looked on how much Lucasfilms is worth with all their assets and how much revenue it brings in. This also helped Disney to create the information needed for the third technique, which was BATNA. Disney made sure that the final outcome was within their range they set with their BATNA, their alternatives, and their bottom line, the most they're willing to pay and give up. There are many positives in the negotiation process. However, the most important was the mutual agreement to join in a merger. Lucas has expressed his love and admiration for Disney. He felt that both Lucasfilms and Disney are a perfect match for each other. They have very similar business strategies and goals. Disney has expressed that they feel honored to be working with the workers at LucasFilms. Having respect for each other is very beneficial for a successful negotiation. There is no real solid evidence that any problems occurred in the negotiations. However, after gathering all my research, I can make an educated guess that there were some potential negatives. According to GeekTheNews.com, giving up control of Star Wars was very tough on Lucas. When Disney executives wanted to see what Lucas had planned for the next Star Wars films, he wouldn't let them see him. There may have been some trust issues since Lucas only let them after Disney agreed to only allow a few selected people to see him. However, this negative had no real effect on the negotiations.